Job analysis and organizational development. Job analysis. Definitions of. According to Michael J. Jusius, job analysis refers to the process of studying and collecting information relating to the operations and responsibilities of a specific job. According to John A. Shubin, job analysis is the methodical compilation and study of work data to define and characterize each occupation in such a manner as to distinguish it from all others. According to Harry L. Wiley, job analysis deals with the anatomy of the job. This is the complete study of the job, embodying every known and determinable factor including the duties and responsibilities involved. According to Milton M. Blum, job analysis is an accurate study of the various components of a job. It is the procedure by which the facts with respect to each job are systematically discovered and noted. B. A purpose of job analysis. Compensation management. Helps determine fair wages based on the complexity, responsibility, and skill required for a job. Performance review. Sets performance standards and evaluation criteria for employee appraisal. Recruitment and selection procedures. Provides a clear understanding of the job, enabling better candidate job fit. Training needs assessment. Identifies skill gaps in areas requiring training or development for employees. C. A process of job analysis. Organizational analysis. Understanding the structure, goals, and workflow of the organization to contextualize job roles. Selection of representative positions. Choosing a sample of jobs that are representative of others to analyze efficiently. Data collection. Gathering detailed information on tasks, duties, skills, work environment, etc. Review of the collected data. Checking the accuracy, relevance, and completeness of the data collected. Development of the job description. Creating a written statement that outlines duties, responsibilities, reporting relationships, and working conditions. Developing job specification. Describing the qualifications, skills, experience, and personal attributes needed to perform the job effectively. D. Methods of job analysis. Interview method. Direct interaction with employees or supervisors to gather job-related information. Questionnaire method. Use of structured forms for employees to fill out details about their job tasks and responsibilities. Observation method. Watching employees as they perform their duties to record job activities, tools used, and work conditions. E. Advantages of job analysis. Helps in fair recruitment and selection. Assists in setting clear job expectations. Improves training and development programs. Supports performance management and appraisals. Aids in legal compliance by documenting job duties and requirements. Facilitates career development and succession planning. F. Disadvantages of job analysis. Time-consuming and costly process. May become outdated quickly if job roles change frequently. Reluctance from employees to cooperate or share accurate information. Subjectivity or bias in data collection, especially in interviews. May not capture the dynamic or informal aspects of a job. Manpower planning. A definition. Manpower planning, also known as human resource planning, is the process of ensuring that the right number of people with the right skills are available at the right time to fulfill organizational goals. Common definition. Manpower planning is the process by which an organization ensures that it has the right number and kind of people, at the right place and time, capable of effectively and efficiently completing tasks that help the organization achieve its objectives. B. Process of manpower planning. 1. Determining the objectives of manpower planning. Establishing what the organization aims to achieve through manpower planning. Objectives may include reducing labor shortages or surpluses, improving productivity, or managing employee costs. 2. Analyzing current manpower inventory. Reviewing the existing workforce in terms of number, skills, experience, age, performance, and potential. Helps in understanding the current strengths and gaps in human resources. 3. Demand forecasting. Estimating the future manpower needs of the organization based on expansion plans, technological changes, retirements or resignations, business forecasts. Forecasting can be qualitative, expert judgment, or quantitative, statistical models. 4. Job requirements. Analyzing and defining the tasks, responsibilities, and qualifications for each job role. Helps in aligning future manpower with job-specific needs. 5. Employment plans. Developing strategies to bridge the gap between the demand and supply of manpower. This may include recruitment, internal transfers, promotions, outsourcing, or layoffs. 6. Training and development program. Designing and implementing training plans to enhance employee skills and prepare them for future roles. Focuses on upgrading capabilities to match evolving job requirements. 7. Appraisal of manpower planning. Evaluating the effectiveness of manpower planning by measuring whether manpower objectives were met, the accuracy of forecasts, the efficiency of recruitment and training programs. Adjustments are made based on evaluation outcomes. Organizational behavior. A definition. Organizational behavior is the study of how individuals, groups, and structures affect and are affected by behavior within organizations. It aims to understand, predict, and influence human behavior in a professional environment. Standard definition. Organizational behavior is a field of study that investigates the impact that individuals, groups, and structures have on behavior within organizations, for the purpose of applying such knowledge toward improving an organization's effectiveness. Stephen P. Robbins. B. Significance of organizational behavior. 1. Understanding human behavior. A. Individual level. Helps understand personality, perception, attitudes, motivation, and job satisfaction. Aids in improving employee performance and morale. B. Interpersonal level. Focuses on relationships between individuals. Helps in conflict resolution, communication, and collaboration. C. Group level. Studies team dynamics, group roles, leadership styles, and decision-making. Supports effective teamwork and group productivity. D. Intergroup level. Examines interactions and conflicts between different departments or units. Promotes coordination and synergy across functions. 2. Controlling and directing behavior. Use of power and sanctions. Understanding formal authority and informal influence helps in maintaining discipline and order. B. Leadership. Studies different leadership styles, autocratic, democratic, laissez-faire, and their influence on employee motivation and performance. C. Communication. Effective communication enhances transparency, trust, and collaboration. D. Organizational climate. Refers to the overall work environment, including culture, values, and employee perceptions. A positive climate boosts job satisfaction and retention. C. Organizational behavior theories. 1. Classical theories. Scientific management theory, by Frederick Winslow Taylor. Focuses on increasing productivity through scientific analysis of work. Emphasizes task standardization and efficiency. D. Principles of scientific management, Frederick Taylor. Scientific task planning. Replacing rule-of-thumb methods with scientifically designed tasks and workflows. Studying each job to determine the most efficient way of doing it. Standardization. Establishing uniform procedures, tools, and working conditions to reduce variation and improve efficiency. Scientific selection and training of workers. Selecting workers based on their abilities and training them systematically for specific tasks. Functional foremanship. Dividing managerial work so that multiple specialized foremen supervise workers, e.g., for speed, quality, repairs. Increases specialization and efficiency in supervision. Organizational development. Definition. Organizational development, OD, is a planned, systematic approach to improving organizational effectiveness through the involvement of employees and the application of behavioral science. Common definition. Organizational development is a planned effort, organization-wide, and managed from the top, to increase organization effectiveness and health through planned interventions in the organization's processes, using behavioral science knowledge. Richard Beckard. B. Characteristics of organizational development. Planned and systematic change process. OD is intentional and goal-oriented. Based on behavioral science. Uses psychology, sociology, and organizational theory. Focus on organization-wide change. Not limited to one department, covers the whole system. Top management support. OD needs commitment from top-level leadership. Employee participation and involvement. Emphasizes collaborative problem-solving and decision-making. Long-term orientation. Aims at continuous improvement, not quick fixes. Improves organizational health and effectiveness. Balances employee satisfaction with productivity and adaptability. C. Organizational development interventions. Interventions are structured activities used to improve organizational functioning. 1. Individual-level interventions. Coaching and counseling. Feedback mechanisms, e.g., 360 degrees feedback. Job enrichment and skill development. 2. Organizational-level interventions. Strategic planning. Organizational restructuring. Culture change initiatives. 3. Group-level interventions. Team building. Conflict resolution. Process consultation. Role analysis techniques. D. Intervention processes in organizational development. 1. Entering and contracting. Initial contact between the OD consultant and the organization. Clarifying issues, goals, and forming agreements. 2. Diagnosis. Assessing current organizational problems using data collection, surveys, interviews, observations. 3. Designing interventions. Planning activities based on diagnostic findings to address identified issues. 4. Leading and managing change. Facilitating the implementation of planned changes with stakeholder involvement. 5. Evaluating and institutionalizing interventions. Measuring outcomes and integrating successful changes into regular operations. A process of organizational development interventions. Organizational interventions are broadly categorized into 4 types. 1. Human process interventions. Focus on interpersonal relations, communication, and group dynamics. Examples: team building, conflict management, process consultation. 2. Strategic interventions. Align the organization's structure and strategies with external environment. Examples: mergers and acquisitions, strategic planning, transformation initiatives. 3. Human resource management interventions. Improve performance and development of individuals and teams. Examples: performance appraisal, career planning, employee wellness programs. 4. Technostructural interventions. Focus on organizational structure and technology. Examples: job redesign, workflow improvement, quality circles.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in next video.